Is it on?
Yes.
Oh.
You're up.
Hello and welcome to tonight's special. This is all about Valentine's Day and finding love. My special guest tonight will be the beautiful Violet Storm, the White Witch, and she's got a few spells to show us tonight, which will be a lot of fun. It's always lots of fun when Violet's here, isn't it? She's laughing away over there as we're sweating. We're just complaining how hot it is here in Sydney. Violet's been laying in the bath all day, haven't you? Yeah, and working on her laptop. So she's been laying in the bath working on a laptop, and I think I've been sitting in my office all day, absolutely sweating. So very hot. Probably what, 31 today, would you say? Very humid. Just feel like I'm living in Singapore. But anyway.
We want to go back to our Viking life.
Yes, we want to go back to our Viking life. It's too hard here. I've got a few cards to pull tonight, so I hope you've looked at the cards. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to give a general reading for the next 2 weeks, which is actually looking pretty good. And we're going to be talking about the full moon, which was tonight, isn't it?
It is.
That's probably why we've had all these techno problems.
Yes.
And all the crazy things going on. And so if my voice goes funny, it's because it's spirit, okay? Okay, so I hope you picked your cards because I've got the answers now. And hello to everyone. I can't see who's here. I can't see who's here.
Oh, we've got Katie and
Bernie, Angie.
Yep,
who else have we got?
There.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. Okay, if you've picked card number 1, first of all, the cards I'm working with, they are from Sharina. She's a Sydney psychic, and she's been around for years, and she's got these beautiful cards. I've had these for a very long time, and I like to have a play with them. So congratulations, Serena. She used to be on the radio. She's got these amazing cards, and I often pull these for people in my readings, and I really enjoy them. So I thought I'd have a play with them tonight. So the first card, number 1, is the dragonfly. Now, the dragonfly, can you see that? The beautiful dragonfly. The dragonfly is from the elemental kingdom, part of the air spirits. They're winged sylphs, that's what they're called. So if you pulled the beautiful dragonfly, this is all about having confidence. And also you may be someone who has an affinity with nature. So get out in nature, and if you're feeling down or not feeling well, get out in nature and feel the inspiration, because I feel you really have an affinity, especially with the air spirits or the wind spirits. And this is a beautiful dragonfly. And it's funny when you see these amazing beings, little beings, they look like little helicopters, don't they? I've often seen them when I'm swimming in my pool. Yeah, so there you go. So number 1, you are the dragonfly, and this is all about you having confidence, and it's all about renewal. It's all about stepping out and finding your true inspiration in yourself. So that's a beautiful card. So to all the dragonfly people out there, there's renewal, inspiration, stepping out. You have a connection to nature and the angels. So there you go. Okay, the second card I've pulled tonight is the snake. It's all about your intuition and how you are actually very clever. You're very, very clever with knowing. You sort of get it straight away, especially when you meet people or just situations, or when you're somewhere and you get this feeling, this butt in your gut. Well, this is what the snake is. So you really need to trust that. Or you might be meditating quite a lot or spending quite times in your sacred space, and this also will help you ignite your intuition. Also pay attention to your dreams. And for those who are interested in dreams, we'll be having a dream special next time we're on, so tune into that. But anyway, if you've got number 2, you've got the snake card. So this is all about your intuition, and you probably have very many people who come to you and ask you things all the time. So there you go, that's all about your intuition. And as I said, these are Sharina's cards. They're called the Fortune cards. You can get these at Rockpool Publishing, and they're fabulous. Okay, number 3. If you pick number 3, you've got the Wish card. This would have to be my favourite pack in the in this would have to be my favourite card in the pack. It's almost like you're sort of eating the chocolate freckles in the lolly shop. So the wish card. So you need to really think about something that you want. Oh, sure, you can wish for other people, but I feel it's really important if you can sort of make that wish for yourself. Be true to yourself, and think about something that you really need. So this is the wish card. So just close your eyes and take a deep breath, and you just ask. Really think about something that you really want. And I usually try and put it in one sentence, but sort of pack a lot of things in with it.
Yes.
Because I never wish for one thing. But I always wish for quite a few, but I put it in the one sentence, and that seems to work. So that's my trick how I do it. So the wish card number 3. Okay, number 4, it's all about fire. This is about you letting go of all that emotional baggage that you've been hanging on to. It's time to forgive. It's time, in life a lot of people hurt us. We think that, we're very close and they're our besties, but actually they're not. Often we have people who come into our life for a very short time. And the other thing is sometimes you might look up at people and you think, oh, they're so amazing, I'd really like to meet that person. And you get very disappointed because when you do, they're not who they say they are. And that probably happens a lot to many of us in this life too. So this is all about really letting go of those people that have hurt your situations, cutting the ties, or I would be using fire with this. So what you can do, you can write their name down on a piece of paper, and then you burn it, and you can just scatter it into the earth and let the earth elementals take care of it. And I feel that's a very beautiful and progressive way to do it. So that's number 4. It's time for you to burn that emotional baggage and let go of everything in the past. And you'll find that, as each day goes by, I feel that there's going to be so many beautiful possibilities. Things will change because you'll be operating at a higher frequency. You won't be stuck in the mud and thinking of negativity and negative things. So they're the 4 cards. Number 1 was the dragonfly. Number 2 was the snake. It's all about your intuition. Trust the gut. If it doesn't feel right, woo, trust it. Number 3, the wish card for all the big dreamers out there. Make the biggest wish you can. And number 4, it's the fire. Let go of all that emotional baggage. You don't need it. Time for renewal. Time to move on. And scatter it into the earth once you've burnt the name in a container. So it's quite magic in a way. Last time we had this show, I talked about the Tower card because there's a lot of people, clients and people I know that have been going through really hard times. And I know for a fact I went through a couple of weeks of, a really hard time as well. And, I managed to pass it. I got through it. I had to sort of have a different way of thinking. I had to let a lot of things go. And now I pulled another card for the next fortnight, and this is the Sun card. Isn't that amazing? The Sun in the tarot is about optimism. It's about good times coming, and it feels like all the dark clouds of the last 2 weeks are gone. They're absolutely gone. They're not coming back again because you've got this renewal, this beautiful clarity in your life. And this is the Sun card, which is really good for a lot of us, to let things go, to move on and new beginnings, and just enjoy yourself and laugh and go out with friends. And, we've been through 2.5 years of a pretty hard time with this lockdown. So it's time for everyone to spread their wings. Now, before we move on to beautiful Violet, and we'll be talking about love and celebrating the Valentines Day, I had some requests. I had a request from a young girl, a client who's got a young daughter who lost her nana. So I tuned into Nana tonight because the little girl's very upset and she wanted some messages from her grandmother. Her name is Ella. So hello, Ella. I've heard that you're very intuitive. And the first thing I was told, not to be fearful of anything, and also there's new beginnings around you with school. So you're meeting lots of friendships. So I feel that you're very excitable. You're very exciting at the moment, and your grandmother's telling me that, sometimes you can't breathe because you get so excited to get to school. So I feel happy times are coming, is what she's saying. happy times are coming for you. So be happy, and also you've got some new friends. You're going to be meeting lots of people. And she's also acknowledging the puppy that you have, and something about he wee-wees on the floor or something. So I feel it's just going to take a bit of time before he's trained, but your grandmother really loves you. She's telling you to look after your mum, and also to help her put your things away is what she's saying, because sometimes the house is quite small, can be very cluttered is what she's saying. But she sends her love to you and a big heart for you. Big heart, there you go. Big heart for you, little Ella. And love from the spirit world, and your grandmother's standing right next to you. She comes and visits, but she's busy too, and she doesn't have any problems with the body anymore. She's healthy, but in spirit, and she sends her love to you. Okay, the other lady was Joanna Taylor. She's been with us for a long time, and she asked me if I could bring her a message, because I feel that she's been going through a really bit of a hard time. The first thing I got for you is I have a male around you. I feel you may have been a husband. I feel he may have been on bed problems, or couldn't walk towards the end, and he may have been in a hospital, because I can see a building, and I feel you may have had to visit him. Also, I'm seeing someone that may have been in the military or a soldier around you as well. And also I feel there's an older lady, it could be a mother figure, and there's someone who had cancer too. So you've got quite a lot of people around you, I have to say. The message for you today is you will be starting new groups this year, and your husband's saying he's telling me he loved you. You were his soulmate, but I don't know if he was older than you or he thought in an old-fashioned way, because he looks a bit, he's telling me he was old-fashioned, if that makes sense. But he wants you to get out and have fun, and there's some new people you can meet. And also you've been thinking of taking a trip, which will be fun, is what he's saying. He basically wants you to get out while you're still young and have some fun instead of sitting at home all the time. And you will be doing that, especially towards the second half of the year, because I feel there may be a trip for you is what I'm getting. And also I see concerts and shows and that sort of thing around you, which you love. He's telling me you've always loved music, so you will do that. But there's new friendships coming for you, and also to keep up the walking, even though you're stiff, you may have a stiffness in your legs. And he's sending you love, love, love. Okay, so that's it. So I'll have more mediumship readings for you later on. But in the meantime, we'll get Violet in and we'll start to talk about the topic tonight, which is love. We're talking about love tonight. Here she comes. Let's just move over here.
It's love for us all.
Yeah, there's lots of love for everyone, but you have to make the effort.
Self-love is the most important.
That's right. Well, first of all, I have to ask you, Violet, there's been a full moon.
Yes, there has.
And that's tonight, is that correct?
There's 16th. So we've got this beautiful full moon, as you've probably all been watching the skies illuminate. And this is a full moon in Leo that's come in. So when we see that come in, it's really that changing of energy that's coming forward. So it moves a more dynamic presence into being. Except maybe for Virgos. Virgos retreat a little bit.
Okay.
But
well, you're not a Virgo, are
you? No, I'm moving right into my zone. So this full moon for most of the star signs really is starting to move you sort of in a more forward motion. And so it's starting to say, let's wake up out of this sort of COVID coma that we've all been in and kind of come out of our shells a little bit. And it's sort of, depending on your aspects, it's going to move you either more assertively or more verbally and into the stage of moving you forward and wanting to be seen. And if you're a Leo, maybe puffing yourself up a little bit and, you know, heading out there to party. Aries really push themselves forward during this time. And so we see quite a lot of energy changes. And this is leading up to some very exciting dates. So planetary, we're heading up to that magical, for all the manifestors out there who really want to focus on maybe manifesting some things, 22nd of the 2nd, 2022 magical date. And you're heading into the alignment on the 28th of February, where these 5 planets plus the moon all move into this conjunction. And so we'll see all of these planets come together. And this is a real mover and shakers moment. It's like change. We can see some radical changes. So you were talking about that tower earlier.
2 weeks ago.
And
we've actually come into a time of clarity.
Yeah, and so 28th of February, so all this full moon lead up is kind of pushing us to that. So it's got some really,
I
really
think it's very
beautiful
exciting
energy.
times, actually.
Oh, I'm super excited. I think some really incredible
So
things are going to
this is
happen.
the time where you have to go for it. So if things in your life aren't working, now it's the time to really go for things that you want and have the confidence to do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's move on to the subject. Valentine's Day. What does it mean to you?
It means, other than chocolate, it's definitely a good day for chocolate excuses. But I look at it as a self-care day. I really,
I feel it's a day to remind us of love.
yeah,
You know, and it doesn't mean you have to be married or be with
no,
someone. It's about loving you, loving your life, loving your friends. If you're lucky to have a partner, that's great.
yeah,
But
exactly.
basically, you're right. It is about loving you and sort of making a date with you.
Yeah, that's how I look
And
at
it's a
it.
beautiful reminder, and it's worldwide. It's universal, Valentine's Day. So it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
It is a beautiful thing. I think, look, even from that, we might say, oh, it's a Hallmark day, or it was created because of Hallmark. But you can look at it and say, look, it is one day for everybody, like you said, universally, where we just take that reminder of love and that reminder of care. And even if it is self-care, I think we've come a long way to sort of not just make it about a partner, having a partner or a romantic date, but we've also come a long way to saying, no, this is a great day for us to make it special for us.
That's for sure.
And so I think it's got some beautiful energy. I wonder if some people out there have had, what did you all do for Valentine's Day?
Yes, well, I can't remember what I did. I think I worked. But anyway, look, as a medium and psychic, as a medium, we connect, our clients to loved ones in the spirit world. But as a psychic, I really find that that is the biggest question, isn't it? How do I find love?
Yes.
It's either money or love.
Absolutely.
Always. It's, well, how can I meet someone? So I have written a list, and we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to get onto Violet and her little spells, because they may look little, but they actually work.
Yeah, they pack a punch.
She looks innocent, but she's quite powerful. You know how they say those little mouse-looking people, which is not a mouse. She's actually very powerful, I have to tell you. Getting to know you, you're pretty good. You're pretty good, I have to say. And I'm so privileged that you've done a few tricks for me.
I tie a few little knots and some little magic
but
ropes.
she gets into it, and because actually, Violet, you're a gypsy, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. Irish,
from England.
Irish traveller on my mother's side, but her father was, his mother was Romani, so we have those ties.
So you can't cross her. You can't cross her. That's the irony. She looks innocent like a little angel, but she's not. She's very switched on.
My father always said, and watch.
That's right, and I love it. Okay, so some of the questions. The first one is, how do I find love?
Yes.
Okay, so it's always about intention.
Always. I agree.
These people who go, I don't care, I don't want to do anything, I'm just going to sit in my beanbag. I'll never meet anyone. No one will really love me. I'm too old. I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. I'm too poor. I'm depressed.
Yeah.
They're after my money. I've heard that too, haven't you?
Yeah.
Or the last one was such a horrible person. I never met anyone. They're all the same. And I hear it from men too. Okay. Also, these relationships that have just gone on for too long.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that about?
Toxic cycles and toxic patterns.
Absolutely. So, you really need to cut. If you're not happy with your partner, you need to get out. You don't just procrastinate, because it's almost like you suffocate each other and become very codependent.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's anything worse. If you're really unhappy with someone, why are you going to sit on the couch with them for the next 20
why can't you just send him back out there? So, give him to somebody else who really love him better than what you can.
And you'll find someone who loves you the right way.
It's not about wishing that they're going to die. I wish they'd hurry up and die. That's not fair. You just set them free.
Yeah, 100%.
Set them free and give them to somebody who really loves them, is what I say.
Yeah.
The second point is about staying positive, Violet.
Yeah, it is.
It's about the boo-hoo me, I can't find anyone. I've tried 1,000 times. I've never met anyone. Yeah, I mean, it's just a waste of time. Or they're only, I'm not going to do it. Nah. Well, it is wasting your time, so don't even get involved in it. You'll never meet anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, stay positive.
Yeah, you've got to have the mindset of, yes, you are going to meet idiots. Online, you're going to meet people. Well, you used to
Not
meet
just online,
you used to
anywhere.
meet idiots when you were at the nightclubs.
That's right.
You can meet idiots everywhere you go.
And we all let them buy us a couple of drinks, then we took off.
Boom.
I'm just going to the toilet. I mean, how many times did I use that trick?
Out the door.
Yeah.
So the benefit of online, before everyone puts the negatives out there, is you can see what you don't want coming and just cut the conversation and move along. This is just your process.
Not everyone's out there to use you either.
No, they're not.
Maybe you're going to use them.
No.
Maybe you need to go and get some work on yourself.
Yep.
Okay, it's about looking for the like-minded people.
Yes, it's the turning in, we call it.
Yeah, joining groups.
Yeah.
Hanging around people that make you feel good.
Get off the couch.
Not hanging around people just tell you all their problems, so you're there, what happened then? And how do you feel? That sort of thing. I mean, that's not very good conversation.
If you're on one of those dates and they start talking about how bad their wife treated them or how bad this was or how they've been used, I suggest you use Kerrie's bathroom exit strategy.
Where's the toilet? That's true. That's the best way. Just take off.
Out.
Yes. And don't ever give them your number.
No.
Give them a fake or give them your worst enemy's number.
Oh, that's naughty.
Give them your worst enemy's number. That's what you do. Take a fake number.
But I think you've got to have that positive mindset. You go, if it's just not sitting right, don't stay. Get up. Next.
The other thing is trust the gut. You're out on a date and all he talks about is the last girlfriend and what happened and what went wrong. And then as you're sitting there looking at him, he's looking at everyone else except you.
Get out.
And you realise, I feel so alone as he looks around the room scared and not just looking in the direction of the breast area. You know?
Only what? Yeah.
That's horrible. That's a horrible situation.
Yeah.
He has no interest in you. He's too busy seeing what else is out there.
For men and women, like if that is happening to you, you need to look. They're not the only fish in the sea. Get up.
And don't go on dating sites and meet Horencio from Brazil or something who needs his father needs an operation.
Yeah.
So you give him $10,000.
I heard that one the other day.
I've had back in the past. I used to work at fairs for years, and I've had a few women probably in their 70s and 80s. There are some young, sexy women out there in their 80s, and they were telling me they met this wonderful guy online. They've been talking to him for about 5 months, but they've never actually met him, even though he's been on supposed to be coming on the plane every week or so. So they've just asked their cousin's auntie is having an operation, and can you please send 50,000 or 100,000 to my address so I can come and visit you and I can help my relative. And one woman actually did do this. Another woman I read for, I said, don't give this person any money. I feel it's a woman. I feel if anything, you really need to get in contact with Interpol. And I know another client who she divorced and she lost all her money. Same situation. The guy never made it on the plane, never came.
Yeah.
And another woman I know many cases, another woman I knew, she actually went to the airport and he didn't arrive. Yeah. And I said, do you get it now? He's fictional.
Yeah.
He probably lives in Taiwan. It's a fake account. But, she was convinced that this beautiful, and he looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger when she showed me the photo.
Yeah, there's actually something I saw it on Netflix, where there's a whole story of this guy who went around basically getting women to give him money, and they're loaded with this debt, and he's off skipping and jumping. So, yeah, you need to have your wits about you too. Yeah.
Well, this one friend of mine, she got conned, and she was contacting a guy in, I can't remember, one of the African countries. And he was saying how he loved her and how he was moving to England, he was going to come to Australia. And again, he was coming to the airport, but he never made it. He used to ring her every day, every single day. And he even gave her an address in Bondi. Right. So I went down to that address and it was a vacant lot. I'm lucky I was in the area. I went down and investigated because I knew, I had a feeling in my gut, and I have worked for the police before,
Yeah.
that this guy was a con artist. And I kept telling her, but she didn't believe me because he was ringing her every night and morning, and telling him how he loved her. And he was even sending her pictures of his downstairs,
Oh.
which was pretty gross. I said, please don't show me that. And then she was
No.
showing me photos of herself, and she did some sort of, you know how you do tricks on the camera? Instead of her being a size 24, she was actually a size 8.
Well,
and I said, well, you're cheating too because that doesn't look like you.
Yeah.
You know, you can get these things on your phone where you can change what you look like.
I have a magic one that puts my makeup on.
Yeah, well, I've seen you do your teeth one. She's made my teeth white, very, very white
I've got a couple of little magic tricks. But I agree, when you're doing the dating, just be yourself, put your picture up, have a positive mindset. And as soon as you get a sense of any rubbish, let them go, move along. Don't sink into the depression of it. Just okay, next. Onwards we go.
Okay, so that's all about being yourself.
Yes.
Okay, my next point is don't sleep with the person on the first date. How many times have I told my daughters and my clients and everyone I know, because you have to make them wait. Because it's not about infatuation. Love isn't instant. It's about getting to know the person, even though they might look absolutely gorgeous and just throw your bra away. 100% if you sleep with them, they've been there, done that, so see you later. They haven't even got to know you and found out how fantastic you are.
Yeah, that's true. You do, if you're seriously about wanting to establish a relationship, you know, you've got to get to know that person before you really invest. And I think, you know, this is for both men and women. Like your bodies are sacred temples.
That's
they really
right.
are sacred temples, and they're gifts. You know, it is a major gift.
And when you're promiscuous, you're actually carrying the person's energy.
Well, we do overlook that. You're actually absorbing or taking in all that person's energy and taking it with you in those.
And also, sex for men isn't the same as sex for women. Women look at it in a different way.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes women become instantly in love with the person.
We do see, and Kerrie's right, as psychics, we do hear that a lot, where women have met this on one date and they're gone, you know, they're completely gone, they're invested. And so you want to make sure that what you're investing in is what you think it is.
Look at your patterns.
Yeah.
Do you always go for the wrong type?
Yeah,
the one who is exactly like your father or your mother. The one who is abusive or who can't give you anything. Often we attract daddy or mummy types. I remember my first marriage, I attracted an alcoholic. I didn't even know he was a drinker, really.
Me.
Because it was hidden, yeah. And then it was the same as my father was a drinker.
Yeah.
It was incredible. And I thought, really? I don't like alcoholics, but there you go.
Yeah.
So cut the negative energy, cut the negative outcome. You know, oh, it's never going to work, nothing good's going to happen to me. Get rid of that negative thought patterns because it's really, really boring. And if I'm doing a reading for someone and they go on and on about it, I just don't say anything because I think it's a waste of time. And also, affairs with married people. How many readings have I done where the woman rings me up, I'm having an affair with a married man? Well, naturally, it's not going to work because this man has no intentions of leaving his wife. And often it's because of money, it's because of finances, it's because of codependency. It can be a lot of things. Also children, you know. A marriage is a business. And the same for men. Why would the woman leave the husband when he's paying for everything? If, you know, I've had that too. It sort of goes both ways. So affairs never get anywhere. They never work out. And if you do run off with someone who's just left somebody, it's generally a rebound, isn't it?
I agree. I can see this has got everyone fired up, this conversation.
Yeah, because we've all experienced it. We're just talking about things that on a daily level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We all go through it. Everyone's, we've been through different cycles of relationships and even the pitfalls, making the mistakes. You know, I can put my hand clearly in the air for a few of those. You know, you want to overlook things or, you know, just pretend that you can skate along. And things come at you. They're also our lessons. They're where we grow, where we are learning. But changing that mindset, I can see a couple of you in the comments, saying, well, I just feel like I'm going to be on my own. I'm going to be single
If you
forever.
feel you're going to be on your own, if you think like you're going to be on your own, you will be on your own.
Yeah, you have to pick that mindset up and start to say, and I know that you're probably looking at the negative past and what's happened, and you're saying, well, I didn't get this, and so now it's stuck. Absolutely not. You can change any pattern you want. You can change any thought you like, and you can be the creator of what comes next.
The other thing I want to bring up is there's this big subject of homeless women. There's a large portion of homeless women in their 50s and upwards.
Yeah.
They
really
live in their
sad.
cars. They don't have any money, and it's really tough. And often they don't have any family. The kids don't want anything to do with them, and they're generally just living in their car. I had a client once who lived in a car for 3 years.
And it's such an unsafe environment.
It is.
For them
Homeless
to be living
people.
like that.
Not just men, there's a lot of women out there.
It's time to put some pressure, everybody, into our local councils and members of parliament to have a look at the way that we need more of these shelters reopening and support systems for them, because there's a lot.
Yeah, but the main thing is about, there is always someone out there for you. Yeah. So it's about making the time, making the effort. And listen, and I say to everyone, don't be afraid of online dating.
No, don't.
Because often online dating is like buying a pair of good shoes. You don't just go to Kmart, you save up and, you try a few. But you don't necessarily, give up straight away. And usually you can tell.
Absolutely.
But basically that goes back to I couldn't be bothered.
Yep. Look, I've sat there and done the couldn't be bothered, and then when I could be bothered, I jumped on. I met my beautiful partner 4 years ago, nearly now, and so
I know a lot because a lot of people are professional people in the world, and they don't really have the time to meet people. Like, where do you meet people these days?
Seriously, it is hard, and more and more people are kind of isolated, I think, and so. The online is a great option.
It is. Like, we all work online these days, and it's fabulous. I've really enjoyed this lockdown because it's been like nice. A holiday. I don't have to sit in an office anymore. I do everything online. It suits my lifestyle.
Yeah.
It was hard at first, but then it got easier and easier.
You kind of adjust. To things a bit differently. I've set up my little space at home now, so I'm kind of pottering around, and I get the washing done every day.
That's true. So try the online dating for men and women. It's a very good thing to do. It's not, and you can actually meet some really good people. My daughter met someone online, and she's pretty happy with that. So also, loving yourself. If you want to fall in love, if you want to meet someone, you have to love yourself. And it's all about affirmations. I'm a beautiful person and I love you. And doing this every day in the mirror. And when you start to change your brain pattern, it raises your vibration and with the antennas. And it puts out that beautiful vibe, and people come up and they do find you beautiful, they do find you attractive, and they do see you as loving when you tell yourself that every day. You send out that frequency.
Very important. Very important to get up there and stand in that mirror and really reaffirm things.
And you need to believe it's going to happen. You need to believe that you can be loved.
Yeah, you can.
And also writing a story. Getting a vision board. And the other thing too, which I find is really great, if you don't know anyone and if you don't have a job and you're a bit shy, do some volunteer work.
Yeah, 100%.
I've always done volunteer work my whole life, except for lately. And I've met so many people, women and men, and really good friendships have come out of that.
Yeah.
Especially when I lived over in Scandinavia when I was younger, even though I had 3 jobs and that, I still made the time once a week to go and work in the soup kitchen. And I worked with the most beautiful people. It's like this, we had a very deep connection. Yeah. And you're on a high in this soup kitchen. We were helping everyone and meeting all these people, homeless. And it was just the people I worked with were really lovely.
Yeah, 100%.
We all stayed in contact.
Jumping in, volunteering, getting out, join new groups, join some clubs, try some different things. Get out of that rut.
That's right.
Make a determined mindset that you want to change what this repetitive pattern is, and get up and go for it. I was on my own for many years with just the kids. I have no family here, and no one really in Sydney, and just had to get out there. I just had to start talking to people down at the schools. I went and joined the little PCYC, and you just push yourself into different areas.
That's true, and I've been married before too, and I was probably by myself for 5 years, and because I spent so much time having the drink and going to the toilet. I do the disappearing act because I wasn't interested, so you know.
Yep, you take the process.
So finally I stayed for that drink.
So you've got a show coming up too, Kerrie.
Yes, okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, but I'm just doing my first show for the year. It's going to be for Mother's Day. It's at Bankstown Sports. Mother's Day? What's the date? I don't even know.
I think it is the 9th. I'm pretty sure
it's
that's what
it's
I
in
saw.
May anyway. Mother's Day is May. So if you want to see a live show, I usually have music, stories, lots of things. I worked as an actress for years and I travelled around Australia in theatre, so it's like a theatre show. But I also bring loved ones in.
You are Sunday the 8th of May.
It's the 8th of May. So tickets are on sale at Bankstown Sports. I've done that theatre before. It's ginormous and it's lots of fun, and they have beautiful restaurants.
It's amazing.
It's like
venue.
Las Vegas. Las Vegas. I always call it Las Vegas.
It is. It's and it's all done up, and you come in and it's
lots of restaurants. You can book in
so much stuff
for lunch.
There.
It's an afternoon show. I thought I'd do it this year, afternoon show, and because I won't be doing many this year, I'll just be doing a few. So there you go. So
what a lovely Mother's Day treat and outing. Jump in. Tickets are available at Bankstown Sports.
So the show's gone live today. So there you go.
Okay.
Also, we've got a prize tonight. So if anybody wants the clearing book, just write in and send us your address. If we pick you, you get the clearing book. So we've got a prize today for Valentine's Day.
They're just dropping it all in the comments.
Good. Excellent.
Wonderful.
Okay. I think we'll move on now. I think we'll move on to the one card reads.
Yep.
Will we
So
do that?
let's have a look. I'll call some, Kerrie.
Yes, because we can't see it on the screen, can we?
The screen hasn't come.
No, the screen's not working.
We've got Jelaine Fontasek. I hope I've said that right, Jelaine. Jelaine Fontasek. She says, "Oh my God, what a great show! Let's give her a card."
Okay, let's pick a card for her. There you go.
Okay, Jelaine. We have got the Emperor for you. So the Emperor is really stepping up. It's a very powerful figure, and we see a lot of business deals coming to the forefront here for you and making power plays, feeling strong and in charge. And so we see this energy really stepping forward, and I see you making some strong moves.
Okay, who's next?
Kathy Van is next.
Kathy Van. Okay, you've got the Chariot, Kathy. Look, I feel you may have been going through a bit of a struggling time, and stop second-guessing yourself. They're telling me things are going to go really well. Whatever you're going through, you'll get through it, so don't worry about anything. Also, they're telling me there's a few decisions coming up for you the next couple of days. So there you go. So just hang in there because you'll get through it. You've got the victory card.
Okay, we've got Lee Erwin.
Okay, let's pick a card for Lee. Oh, can I take this?
Yes, you
Hello,
take it.
Lee. How are you? I've got the Fool card for you. This is all about new beginnings. So I don't know what you've been going through, but I feel that you're doing, at the moment, you're doing, or you're wanting to do, you will, they're saying, and you're starting to, is what I just got. Sorry, I just got the wording just then. They're just saying that you are going through new beginnings. It's about, it could even be new job, new work, new life, thinking better. It's a reset time. So you've got new beginnings around you. If you need to lose any weight, your health, something like that, you need to address it. It's happening now because you're stuck in a rut. There's a bit of confusion around you. You need to really spread your wings. You really need to go because things are really going to happen to you. Look, underneath the confusion and the stormy clouds, you are an amazing star, a beautiful person, and you're going places. You just need to get going and start to love you. I hope you watched the show tonight because I feel it was especially for you.
Very nice message. We've got Shirley Cooper next.
Okay, there you go. Oh, you got that card again.
Shirley Cooper, we have got new starts for you. So it looks to me that you'll be starting a new journey. Strange that I get the wording around work or career for you. So you've got some new things coming into place. And I believe you're beginning something very new and fresh.
Kelly Gray, you've got the Judgment card. The Judgment card is all about spiritual reward. So it's almost like you've come so far and you think, gee, you need to really look at yourself and say, look how far I've come. I've actually done really well. and I've survived, and you've got rewards coming. I feel that may even be a new job for you or some sort of new work, and as things settle, I feel there may be a new job for you coming more towards the second part of the year, because it's kind of like you're getting your mojo is what I'm getting. I can also see you starting to go out, meeting other people, lots of new things. Also, you need to get rid of a clutter in your house too, and that will really get you going. So new beginnings, rewards, spiritual rewards. So everything's going to go really well for you.
Michelle Williams, the star. So when we see the star, it's bringing that lovely balanced energy in, and we're starting to see the light and the way forward. So this is bringing a lot of hope and a lot of good news in your direction, saying that you're finally on the right path. So I would follow with that. Lots of good things to come.
Okay, Shirley Cooper, you've actually got the Tower card, so you need a bit of a shake-up. I feel there's parts in your life that aren't working, so it's now time for you to just move away. You need to move away from all the stress, all the worries, all the drama. Move away. It's a shake-up card, and if there's betrayal or hurt, I feel it's just a lesson for you to reassess that relationship and that situation. So I feel the Tower card is a welcome card in the tarot pack. It's telling you shake up, shake your life to get going, because things aren't working for you in different situations. All aspects of your life you really need to have a really good look at to make the changes.
I've got a Krista Lee Began. Krista Lee Began, Wheel of Fortune. This is a really powerful card, and we see the 4 watchtowers coming in on the corners here. The wheel is starting to spin for you, and it's starting to propel you into a direction. And I hear a lot with you that finance is starting to make a major change as we head further into this year. I love May for you as a really powerful month.
Okay, this is for Dana Harris. Dana Harris. This is all about the Sun card. Look, I don't know what you've been going through, but I feel that it's finally things are starting to really settle for you. I do feel there's some sort of new living arrangements, and there's a lot of emotional peace around you. You're not sort of in that dark space anymore. I feel also new people around you and new opportunities. So it's a lot of clarity, a lot of really good times coming. So, you know, there is beautiful light and sun coming into your life, Dana, so enjoy it.
I saw a Kathy Hargraves there. I'm going with the Kathy. You've also got my magical star coming through for you. I'm going to say to you, Kathy, the word that I really get for you is balance. The more that you balance your life, the better things are. So things are really starting to find that nice swing for you, and I see those things that you've been thinking about finally coming through for you.
Okay, who we got?
You've got Barry Toomey.
Barry Toomey, you've got the Temperance card. This is about bringing in balance and love and starting to really look after yourself and honour yourself. You need to take time out to sort of think about things that you want to do. I feel that you could have been burning the candle. It's kind of like you have to do everything all the time. I feel it's a lot of responsibility around you, and it's time for you to do things for yourself. Also, I do feel that there is a woman in the spirit world around you who may have been close to you, who sends her love, and I feel that they're talking about a few health issues which are going to settle is what I'm getting, and love to you. Also, you may need to go to the dentist. I feel I'm getting teeth problems around you.
Lovely. We have got Julie Luke.
Julie, we've got the Fool. This is new beginnings for you, Julie. I don't know what you're starting or thinking that you want to do, but I do feel that this is a really good idea and things will work for you. Also, you could be looking at changes in relationships is what I'm getting, and this is quite exciting, and I just feel new beginnings. It's almost like you've gone around the Monopoly board again, collected your $200 and you're off again. So it may be changes in the way you actually think is what I'm getting. Somebody's ringing me. There you go. There you go.
Okay, let's see who I've got here. Okay, who's jumped up? Jade Butler. Let's do Jade. That's what jumped to me. Jade, Judgment. Jade, this is going to be a time where major decisions come your way, and you're going to have those moments that really bring you down to the wire, and you're really going to be setting those firm boundaries and actually making some definite decisions about which pathway forward. I keep seeing a fork in the road, and it's like you come to this impasse and you're literally going to work out who's your friend, who's not, and which way you're going.
Okay, I pulled a card for Paula Seleni. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, Paula. I feel there's some really big, exciting changes coming for you. I feel you may have been going through a stressful time, but I can see by the middle of the year, especially Easter, I feel things are going to really settle, and there may be like even a getaway is what I'm getting. I feel it could be a car trip or going away. Could be, I feel it's family, like a small getaway, which is going to be very good for you. And I know there's been a lot of changes, is what they're saying. You're going through this now. You still feel like you're not settled, but especially around Easter time, you'll feel more grounded, more clearer, and have more clarity. Also, I'm looking at some sort of new business for you. Also, you've got a mother and a father in the spirit world, and I feel that they're together. Your father's been in the spirit world for a longer time, but the mother's sort of just crossed over. I'm being told that she's fine, and she hasn't got any headaches or pain anymore. She's feeling good. She's not confused anymore. She's feeling a lot better. And before the end of her life, I feel she was always losing things, and she was up and down all the time. She's happy with her husband is what I'm getting. She's with her husband and they're happy together, and you need to look after your family and your sister.
I'm going to leave you with Brooke Kennedy, and I'm going to make a little exit so I can go and get all these amazing questions you're all sending in.
Okay.
There's so many.
Who is this? Brooke who?
Brooke Fuller.
Brooke Fuller, we've got the world. We've got the world for you. This is a time where there's a lot of clarity. It's almost like you've gone full circle. So it's like you're starting again, but this time you're going to do it your way, and it's going to be very, very successful. I feel good times are coming. I feel all the past is gone because you've made some very past decisions, very good decisions in the past. I feel that there was someone that may have died suddenly around you. I feel it was a female, and I feel it may have been a while ago, and they're coming in to say hello. It's a female friend who died suddenly. I don't know if it's an accident or whatever it was, but someone that you know, someone that you knew. I get a female, and they've just popped in. They're saying hello. Don't worry about everything. You're on the right path now, is what they're saying. Okay, so we'll do the mediumship now. So we'll just move over. I'll have to grab some water. I keep grabbing my hair because I'm so hot. Sorry. If it's irritating everyone, I'll just stick it on the side. It's just very hot here in the studio tonight, isn't it?
It is.
So the air conditioner's not
you
working.
always get warmer.
Okay, here we go. We've got all the mediumship questions now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to also use my cards, using cards. So I'll be pulling some cards, and also I'll be doing mediumship. If I look to the left, I'm actually talking to somebody like I was doing before. And if my nose goes like this, it's just the ectoplasm that seems to build up. It's not because I've got a runny nose or the flu. It goes through my nose. So if I go like that, that's what it is. Sorry. And if I burp, well, that's not good, is it? Because sometimes I pick up the symptoms. Okay, Vanessa Gregan. My auntie comes to me in my dream. She just smiles. What does she want me to know, please? Well, the first thing I'm getting, Vanessa, is, look, your auntie is coming to tell you that she's happy, she's fine, and she's just letting you know, with the smile on her face, she's letting you know not to worry anymore because she's in the right place. I feel often when loved ones pass, we will have dreams, and she's just kind of letting you know that she's okay and she loves you, and not to worry about her, because I feel that you and her were very close. She's telling me about all the good times that you used to have, and she's laughing. She's telling me she was very fond of you. She was almost like, she was kind of like a sisterly, motherly thing is what she's saying. She's telling me she was unwell for quite a while, and she's watching you and what you get up to. She's saying that there's a few decisions coming that you may have to make in the next coming months that will be important to you. Okay, Michelle Williams. My sister just passed last month. I miss her so much, and I had a hard time in a few areas. Any guidance? Look, I don't know if you're having problems with relationships, but I do feel that they will be okay is what I'm getting. You know what you need to do. I feel your sister really backed you. She's telling me she was very different to you, but she always admired you. She's telling me that you had a very strong connection, but you were kind of like chalk and cheese. You were very different, especially in the way you think. She said she never suffered at the end, but she was sad to leave, is what she's saying. She said it was quite fast. It was quite fast. And as soon as she passed, she flew out of her body. I feel that also that you may have a grandmother in the spirit world, an elderly lady that she's connected with. And I don't know who had a miscarriage in the family, but I feel there's a baby in the spirit world too, is what I'm getting. She sends her love to you, and she's telling you not to forget to laugh. Okay, Kaya. Kaya Troa, will we move into our home soon? I feel with Kai, it's about you making a decision on when. It's a time thing is what I'm getting, Kai. It's a time thing with what you want to do. It's also about stepping up and asking for help with that as well, and it will happen. I feel this is the year to do it. There's a trip away, and then I feel you'll come back and you'll decide to do it. It's a timely thing, and I feel once you do that, it'll ground both of you and put you in the right direction. But it won't be in the same area that you live. It may be a bit further. Margaret Stockdale. Should I change my job? Margaret, I feel that you've been thinking about this for a long time. I get definitely yes, you should change your job. It's just that you're weighing things up. They're telling me that you've been very unhappy for a very long time, and it may be even affecting your health. So I don't get anything happening probably till the second part of the year, probably more May, June, July is what I'm getting, is when I feel there'll be an opportunity for you to move. So you'll stay for now. It's about getting up your CV and sort of doing something else. I feel this job's coming to an end is what they're saying. I don't know if you've got a father in the spirit world. I've just heard a male voice say it's time for you to move on. Okay. Bexy Mercy. I keep having snakes in my mind and I keep painting them. What do snakes mean? I just feel snakes to me can mean two things. They can mean, if they're deadly snakes and they're scary, it's warning you about the people around you. If they're just beautiful looking snakes, they can be spiritual opportunities around you. It could be an awakening about your own kundalini. An awakening is what I'm getting. I'm getting more it's a spiritual thing for you. I don't feel it's really about the people around you because I feel you're pretty knowing. Also, your drawings are very good for you because it's showing you that you're quite intuitive. Also, I'm being told to tell you, it'd be very good for you to do spirit people drawings if you ever thought of that, because I feel you have the gift to do that because you're very psychic. Shirley Cooper, is it my year for travel this year? Shirley, I feel you've been thinking about travelling for a long time, but I get I feel there's a bit of hesitation around it. To be honest, I don't feel you're going to do it till next year will be better for you, but I know you want to get going because you're a person, that you hate sitting around and sort of being stagnant. But I feel next year would be better, actually, but there may be a small trip in the second part of the year, but I don't feel it's overseas. I feel the big overseas trips are more next year. You just keep procrastinating all the time. It just doesn't feel right. So I don't feel next year is what I'm getting. Anthea Morris, my mum is in hospital, just wanted to know if she's okay. Look, I don't feel it's your mother's time, Anthea. I feel she's very strong and I feel she's had a few knockbacks, but I'm being told that she's going to be okay. There's a lot of sadness there though. And I know you're very philosophical because she's been up and down for quite a while, but I feel that it's not exactly her time now is what I'm getting. So I do feel that there is, in the next couple of weeks, I do feel that she will improve, is what I'm getting. Lily Barclay, is there any messages from my brother? It has been 4 months since he passed. Lily, I feel your brother, I feel he was a person that he felt like he sometimes didn't fit in with people. He was quite, he could be quite serious, is what I'm getting. He didn't give much away, is what I'm getting, your brother. And I feel he sort of kept a lot of things to himself. He sort of held back a bit. And often he felt like he was, may have been like the black sheep of the family because he was very different from others. He's telling me that he always had it, he was very, not secretive, but he sort of liked to do things on his own is what I'm getting. But he's a very beautiful person, very caring, very loving. He's telling me, I don't know if he called you Lil, but he sort of looked upon you as a person that he had to look after all the time. He's telling me that he's talking about his mother, how good she was to everyone, how she did everything is what he's saying. But he could be an oddball at times is what I'm getting. He's a bit of a character. He sends his love. He's telling me everything's okay. And he's talking about someone who loved cars in the family. I don't know what that is. Okay. We've got Bronwyn Stevenson. Please, some advice on my divorce. Bronwyn, the first thing I'm getting with your divorce, I feel you need to be very, very firm. Very, very firm. And I know you're a bit confused at the moment. You keep thinking, have I done the right thing? I'm getting absolutely yes. It's just that you're not sure. I feel you've got too many people talking to you is what I'm getting. I feel you really need to go to a counsellor, is what I'm getting. I feel a counsellor would be really good for you because it's almost like you got a lot of doubt around you, and I can understand because you're very emotional. When you go through endings, divorce, and that, it is an emotional time. You're thinking, did I do the right thing? Will it be okay for the family, the children, or whatever? I feel you will because I don't feel you were happy for a very long time. So I feel things are going to be fine for you, but I do feel it'd be very good for you to go and see a gifted counsellor to just get some points on how to help you move forward. I do feel it's a good thing, and I feel once you've done that and all the finances are settled, I feel you'll be okay. Krista Lee Began, I keep seeing German Shepherd dog in my new home. What should I do? I keep seeing a German Shepherd dog.
Yes, and she's just moved in like a ghost, a spirit.
Okay, the dog needs to be crossed. So what you can do next time you see the dog's lost. It's what we call an earthbound spirit. So what you do, you bring down a light. Obviously the dog's trying to connect to you because it needs your help. So you bring down a light and you say, you need to go into the light, you're dead. Your loved ones are your owners in the spirit world. You need to go. You don't belong here. Go into the light. You'll be safe. Go into the light. And the dog will cross eventually. The dog's showing himself to you to let you know, or herself to you, I feel it's a male, to let you know that it's lost and it doesn't know. Often this happens. I've seen lost animals in houses besides people. So you need to cross the dog. So next time you see the dog, just call out to the dog and bring down a beautiful light and say, go into the light, go into the light, cross over, it's time to go, you need to go home, don't be afraid, go on, over you go, darling, go into the light, and the dog will cross. And you'll probably see lots of sparklings and the dog won't come back again. The dog's just confused, it hasn't crossed properly. I feel it's looking for its owner. It could have been a male who may have lived in the house. Lisa Hoskins, selling my parents' house, will we get what we need? I just feel, Lisa, with you with the house, I feel there may be a few delays selling this house. And I just feel you just need to go with the flow. I feel that there may have to be like a clean up too. And it's about getting everyone involved. You might have to hire someone or get someone to do it and take the money out of that to do it, because it's like you've got all this responsibility. Look, I feel once the parents' home goes, it'll be a big relief. I feel you'll get the right money for it. I feel you may have to do a few things though, like a tidy up and whatever, and I feel it'll be the right thing, and I feel you'll be very happy because I can see you'll be surprised actually how much you get, and I feel your parents will be happy that you did a good job, fixed it up and got some money. Okay, we've got Amy Ann. Will I go back to work this year or next? With you, Amy, I feel that I feel you may go back to work this year is what I'm getting. The second half, I feel August, September, something like that. I feel that you wanted to take time off, but I feel that you've got ants in your pants. So I feel definitely this year, and I feel once you get back, it's like you never left, and you'll enjoy it. It's just that it's almost like I feel money. It's about money, and it's about being busy for you. Ebony Haiku, will I get a new place soon? I have applied for a new role. Do you think it will be successful? Look, I feel you're on a roll, Ebony. I definitely see a move and I definitely see a new job. And I feel it will be, I feel this new role, I feel it's something that you deserve. So it's quite exciting. So you've had lots of obstacles in your life for the last 2 years, haven't you? But I feel this year is going to be very good for you. It's sort of new beginnings. So I get, yes, you'll be successful. So just stay positive, stay focused, and don't be too surprised that you find something amazing soon. Okay. We've got Sylvie Helen. Kerrie, my daughter is in spirit. Is there any messages for me, please? Look, the first thing I see when I tuned into you, Sylvie, with your daughter, I don't know, I get a connection with flowers. I don't know whether she liked nature or like looking out, being outside, or I just see a beautiful garden and I see her standing in this beautiful garden with beautiful colours, flowers of different colours. And flowers are very important for you. She's saying that mum loves flowers, mummy loves flowers, mum loves flowers is what she keeps saying. So when you fill your house with flowers, I feel your daughter will be around you. The sweet smell of the perfumes and just the visual, the beautiful flowers is what she's saying. So she's standing in a beautiful garden of flowers. I feel that also she's come through in your dreams. She's tried to contact you a lot of time, but she doesn't want you to be sad anymore. She's at peace is what she's saying. And she's with an older woman, and she's talking about an angel, a lady who looks after her over there. She's telling me that you were very good. You were a very good mum, and she's sorry she left, but she's in a happier place now, is what she's saying. And she, no sadness, doesn't want you to cry anymore, is what she's saying. But I'm just seeing this beautiful garden with all these flowers, and she's asking you to buy yourself some flowers and think of her when you do. And also, it's like butterflies. It's just a beautiful scene in nature, is what she's showing me. So that's a beautiful thing. And God bless you. You know, your daughter's beautiful, and she loves you. Dina Alexu, dreaming of my grandmother a lot lately. I miss her. Is there any advice or messages from her in spirit? Look, your grandmother is telling me that when you were little, you may have been a bit naughty or a bit of a troublemaker, is what she's saying. And she's laughing. And she said she was always very fond of you. And she's talking about you used to have beautiful hair. You've got beautiful hair. And she's showing me brushing your hair, is what she's saying. She was like a mother to you. And she did all those sort of grandmother things, and she just had this connection. You could tell her anything, is what she's saying. She's dreaming of you because she's coming in to say hello. She's coming in to say hello and to tell you that she misses you. I feel she's with a male in the spirit world. I don't know if this was her partner or he may have been older, is what I'm getting. He was unwell for a long time. She was a beautiful woman. She never liked to complain. She was quite embarrassed before she died, and I feel that she may have had an illness, because I feel it was very hard for her to breathe towards the end, is what she's saying. But then she went out very quickly, very fast, very fast. She was always very active. She was very good with her hands. I don't know whether she did knitting or that sort of thing, but she was clever with her hands. She could do lots of things, and she was always cleaning. She always had a very clean place. She's showing me her cooking in the kitchen, cleaning. She was very sort of motherly type of woman, is what she's saying. And she's telling me that you're going places, Deanna. You just have to believe. And she's pushing you forward. Let go of all the troubles you have in your life at the moment, is what she's saying. And I don't know whether she had problems with her teeth or something, but she's got a mouth covered when she talks. So she's just saying, push away all your troubles. Push away all your troubles. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be okay. You need to believe in love, is what she's saying, and trust the people around you. And that's all she's saying. So there you go. Okay. I think it's time to finish now, isn't it? We've had a great night tonight.
Everyone's had a lovely time.
Good. I hope you enjoyed our subject. Next time we'll be talking about dreams.
Oh,
And I've got some great cards from a friend of mine on dream cards. And so we'll be using her cards next time.
I can't wait for that.
Okay, do you want to come and say hello? So the prize tonight is on clearing.
It is, and there is a lot of people in the comments have put their names down to win this amazing book.
It's an easy book to read, and it's also very effective. If you want to really change your life, it'll get you started. And the other thing is that the Bankstown Mother's Day show is live now for the people in Sydney.
Yep.
Or around the suburbs. It's a really big show, so please come and join us. We'll have the beautiful
I'll be there.
Violet there.
I'll be down there at the door, everyone. So
you can meet her and ask her lots of questions.
You can come.
What about your products before we go?
I brought them more to show people different spellcrafts. So
get a chair quickly before we go. We forgot to do the spellcraft section.
I put a couple of notes and comments for people with candle colours.
Look at this. This is part of Violet's spells.
Yeah, they take some time to brew up. So we actually brew them up and everything is boiled. But you can see when you make little jars or you want to bring things in, you can use ingredients from your garden and your kitchen cupboard. So a little bit of cinnamon and honey mixed with a bit of rose oil or roses from your garden, even a little bit of jasmine. And really bring that into a little bit of a mixture. So if you've got a nice mortar and pestle, you can kind of bring some really simple things together. And if you've got a little airtight jar, you can kind of bring your intention and say you really want to bring love into your life.
So what do you do with it?
So in here, these are all mixed, and these take time, and these have been mixed with clear quartz and rose, and we actually sit these over a smoking area, so they smoke, and I brew them in. And the idea is to really focus this in to contain love and to bring love in. And so we actually set sigils and special rituals for the jars. But when you're making your own, you can write it out on a piece of paper what you're looking for. I'm looking for tall, dark, and handsome. I'm looking for a genuine, honest person to come into my life. I always recommend you stick to real qualities, not just looks, okay? And then I want you to take it, write out a couple on the paper, fold it over into 3, and then fold it this way into 3. So it's a nice, tight, folded little piece. Put it in the middle of your jar. Take your honey and pour honey all over it. Crush your cinnamon on it, put some rose oil, and put it in an airtight jar. And then what you want to do is get yourself some nice little candles. Now they can be the bigger ones or these nice little ones. So there's a gold. I like these colors for love, pinks, reds, really, you know, different intensity levels. But even gold is a wonderful attraction magnet. These are beautiful little gold ones. The smaller the candle, the quicker the burn. So keep that in mind. And you can't blow candles out. So once you've got this into a nice little airtight sort of thing, use a little candle and you light it as the offering. And you say, I offer this up and I offer this out to the universe. Or I offer this up to whatever guide or angel you might want to use, but offering it out to the universe. Offer your intention and your wish out. It's a nice, simple little thing. You're not hurting anyone. You're not getting into the deeper art forms, but you're just making your intention known to the greater universe, and you're really putting that love into what you make.
And so where can we buy these products?
I do these through Instagram under Gypsy Cauldron, and if you're on there, you can see when they go up, and you just drop me a DM, or the booklet is on the website with little spells and things like that. So if you
Also, you'll be selling, you'll have a table at the show too, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be bringing a couple of different bits and pieces down for people to sort of have a look at while I'm there.
So that's exciting.
If you want to get a few little...
yeah, they actually work, because she's done a few little spells for me, which is quite amazing.
We can have a spray. This one's,
okay, what's the spray?
To make your love life a bit more exciting. Here you
go. Oh, not too much, please.
We're ready to go.
What's it called? It's
called Queen of the Night.
Queen of the Night. Delicious.
Getting out there.
Very sassy and sexy. Lovely. Beautiful.
Spicing it up for everyone.
You can never not have enough.
That's right.
There you go. Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the Valentine's special. So we'll see you next time. In 2 weeks' time, we'll be doing dreams. So get all your dreams in. Delicious.
I can't wait.
Exciting.
I've got so many to ask
I want you to bring all the dreams in. We'll be answering the dreams.
Oh, yeah, that'll be amazing.
And we have some dream cards from Rose in Sarah, who will be using her cards, the dream cards. So have a beautiful 2 weeks. Enjoy the clarity of the sun, the tarot card, the sun. Lots of clarity, lots of movement, lots of positive things. Good times coming. See you later. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.